$6.56. So it's what, a couple miles around the corner. Hello, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
Good.
Diana?
Yes.
All right.
4794.
Thank you.
Please use your seatbelt for your safety.
My name is Chris. I'm your driver. I'm recording for our safety.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you. Would it be less crowded if I go straight first?
Up to you. I'm okay with either way.
I think it'll be less crowded. Before I knock their door off. Is the car total once the door gets knocked off? Probably, right?
So yeah, I think so.
So if you want a new car, just open the door.
Oh man.
Your insurance is gonna pay for it, though.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully, if they have insurance.
I'm gonna get hurt. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna be hurt in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 people backed into me the last month and a half, and
Oh my
I couldn't have got
God.
hurt. It was too slow of an impact.
Yeah. They backed into your car.
Yeah, they backed into me 2 times.
Oh my goodness.
And then the guy was like, "You didn't see me backing up?" I'm like, "Oh, you didn't hear me honking the horn at you? I was right behind you."
Jeez.
He tried to run. He bent 2 corners. I I caught up to him.
Oh my goodness.
Then he's trying to rub on the car. I'm like,
Oh,
I said, man, you ran, bro.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I said, you been 2 corners. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Some people. The fact that he ran off.
Yeah, the other one was a youngster, and he was very polite. He was very polite.
That's good.
And he was thanking me for being so polite.
Oh.
I was like, man, well, I'm already old enough to know that it's not worth it, man. Like,
Yeah.
I said, I'm gonna, whatever energy you give me, I'm gonna give you back.
Yeah. Sometimes that's all the difference.
Yeah, just,
That's all the difference.
Just-
How people react.
yeah, like, he almost hit the people getting out the car.
Oh my goodness.
I blew the horn because they're like, they're finna say, a la verga. And I heard, and I looked,
Oh, no.
and I honked the horn, and it was just barely a boom, boom.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, man. Missed on my day, though. Knocked me off my rhythm. The rest of the day was crap.
Oh, I'm
Or
sure.
should I say the rest of the night.
Oh. Well, it's another day.
Yeah, that was about a month and a half ago. Parking lot on this side?
I think so. I actually haven't been there in a while. So. Yeah, we can probably go to turn.
Yeah, it looks like it's bigger on this side.
And then just exit out.
Well, put you right there, right there? Or are you good right here?
Oh, I'm perfect here. Thank
All
you
right.
so much.
Have a good day, ma'am.
Thank you. How do I?
Put your hand where the handle's at and pull back.
Oh, handles out.
On the inside. On the inside and pull
Oh,
back.
here I see. Okay.
No, let me cut the light off.
There we go.
Have a good one, ma'am.
You too.
Thank you. I gotta cut this AC off. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going, y'all?
Oh, very good.
You're welcome.
Yeah, like I said, my mom rented one of these.
She went this?
Yeah, it's pretty much this exact same thing. And yeah, the handles
seen
are a
this
little
before.
trippy.
Do you have people who don't know how to open the door?
Oh yeah, all the time. That's
Yeah,
I wouldn't have known, but he seemed
Right,
to
I
know.
wouldn't have known either if we hadn't. Yeah,
and they can't get out either. So.
Oh.
Please use your
You're
seatbelt
stuck in-
for your
I will
safety.
cut the light on for y'all if need be.
Okay.
But my name's Chris. I'm your driver. I'm recording for our safety.
Thanks.
Yeah, no
Like the
worries.
ceiling too is cool. Look at
yeah,
that.
yeah. No,
Fun.
yeah, but yeah, you know how my mom drives even on a normal car. So which she
So
got.
this is 100% electric.
Yeah, it's actually I think this is the first like full EV that Ford did.
For the Lightning.
Right, and yeah, they use the Mustang marquee, but it basically it's very
Interesting.
Tesla-esque, but it pretty much does the same thing.
That's a dirty word in this car.
Oh yeah, hey, nice Prius. No, I guess I'd probably wait for this. I'm sure it's just a better value and probably
Tesla's a piece of crap of a car.
Yeah, right. My general impression from what I've read seems to be like Tesla is a software company that's trying to make vehicles, whereas like Ford is a vehicle company that is like now just starting to make electric vehicles, and so they do a lot better at the vehicle side of it.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a certified car.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, there's
Does it have the same sort of like remote capabilities where you could take your hands off the wheel and all that as Tesla does?
Well, you know, when I put it on cruise control,
Yeah.
because I didn't know, I put it on cruise control and I felt the wheel doing like this, like that. I'm like, what the hell? I let it go and it was doing like this and like that. I said, oh, hell no.
It's driving for me.
Yeah. I don't know that I would ever fully trust that. Maybe like 20 years from now when it's
Yeah, yeah.
After everyone else has
But,
their
I don't think
accidents.
you want to do like the Gen 1,
Nah, not the 3, not the Model 3.
Yeah. No, yeah, just like when they turned all those not even like the ones that were carrying passengers, just like the prototype, like
The Waymo?
self-driving cars,
Waymo,
loose downtown,
Yeah.
Like we would see them, in our
The
trucks.
Google
and-
cars.
Oh yeah, I mean, and the kind of thing, the maneuvers that they would pull in traffic, and we're just like,
They literally didn't have a steering wheel.
yeah. it's-
I feel like if you do it, you should at least give people the you should
There's
have
there's steering wheel in the Waymo, but there's not a steering wheel in the
Yeah.
Tesla cab.
Yeah, you need to have a real person sitting there for in case
Yeah.
something goes completely
They can
sideways.
take their hands off,
Yeah,
but they
they-
should be paying attention.
Yeah,
still.
they take over manual control, and then that goes as a case report to whoever's trying to program the thing. I mean, that's seems
they
to be
have
like
when
the
they
most
just go on
responsible
the
way to
paper,
do that.
Yeah, I was charging about a month ago, and some guy, because there's a EV Go right next to a Tesla charger, and the guy was in the Model 3. And he's like, hey, how you like the Mustang? Like, yeah, I like it. I said, how you like that car? He says, I like it, except for the other day, I was letting it drive by itself because I had to drive to Louisiana, and it didn't recognize the railroad signs.
Oh my god.
He said I had to slam on the brakes or I would have been dead.
Yes. You can't
Oh,
turn your brain
man.
off. It sounds like.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Or even I could just see like the self-driving just turning off when you cross the Louisiana border, because their highways are
Not the same as Texas.
Yeah, no, I mean Texas doesn't even have it great, but Louisiana makes Texas look like California.
Texas has good highways.
Yeah.
They do a good job.
Yeah, they just take so long to put them up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you can imagine moms. It was funny because it shows the range right there, and I was just from us getting from the airport in Sacramento to Napa. I mean, she drained like so much of the battery. It was wild.
She drives fast?
Oh my gosh.
She just drives aggressively. It's funny because she's actually a good
Tiny.
bad driver, right? Like she's just overly aggressive and just really but man, having all that torque, she just
I think the charging,
as a
has the
passenger,
charging been hard for you? Like having to always think about charging and how long it takes?
I have it in the back of my mind,
Yeah.
like 30%. It's too much, but 30. I don't want to get straight from that.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then how long does it take to charge?
From 10% to 80, about 35 minutes.
That's not too bad.
Oh, that's really good actually.
It's not the same as a gas station, but it's,
Yeah.
time is your money, I guess, instead of
I
the gas is your money.
Almost tried to convince her to
Buy it.
get a Lightning, but you know.
What? That's like 110, ain't it?
Yeah, whatever. It's not something
you
we're
can
buying.
You can get the
Just
mid
dreaming.
trims for like 70 or 80 or something.
I thought they were all like 100.
No, I don't
So
think
it's
so.
the same sort of feel in the Lightning since it's
I don't know.
Ford
I've never driven in one, but
But this one is smooth, like it's on rails.
It really
man.
is.
yeah, no,
It's
it
nice.
was nice though. Yeah, I mean
The Tesla, I think after 6 months, you got to tighten up the bolts again or something.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
And they're rattling a lot.
Oh yeah, I think like a lot of the interior quality and even the exterior, both like the panels and both the interior panels and the exterior panels, like they've had so many issues with that. But like I said, like they're not a car maker, right? They're basically a software.
They started with
company.
the technology.
Right. Yeah. So I think that part works well enough. But
Then Elon bodied.
yeah, right. And then the Cybertrucks that's a whole nother. At least they've been making cars for whatever 10 years now, so they kind of
Well, part of their
doing
stitches,
that, but
I think they're like bulletproof or something too.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, they're bulletproof, but he hits it with a rock
yeah,
and busts the window.
Yeah, they're bulletproof. Like when Elon Musk says something's bulletproof, like he also said that there would be like flying cars and like 8 years ago, right? He's the overpromise, underdeliver, king of inflammatory statements like that to drive up his stock price.
That's funny.
Well, he's worth 400 billion right now.
Yeah, right, exactly, right. And how much of that is like actual
Well, I do think,
Money he earned, right?
I do
Yeah.
think you could say he put pressure on the car market industry to change.
Sure,
This car would maybe you think would have happened without Tesla as a competitor.
Tesla's a piece of crap, man.
I agree, and I think they've done a better job delivering.
They
but
weren't
it
the
was
first
the
ones with
pressure.
electric.
That's true.
Yeah.
They weren't the first ones
Hot
with
top.
electric.
Toyota.
It is interesting how much some of
But
the
the
other cars
pressure
imitate
that
the
it put.
style, though, like the stylistic elements of the Teslas. Everyone's kind of.
It's just what they have. They have a lot of charging stations.
Yeah.
Although now what I've heard is
First to
all
the-
the new
first to the
Fords
game
now
makes a
have
difference.
the Tesla chargers coming with them, like the ones from the factory, at least now.
The Ford ones can use Tesla.
Yeah, I think
chargers.
as of 2024.
Yeah, there's an adapter. It ranges from like $30 if you get it on Amazon. But the Tesla sells it for $200.
Yeah.
But I think now all the new Fords actually come with it because they struck some kind of deal where.
I said, I don't know why they were hard headed. They couldn't make all the plugs the same.
Yeah.
That's true. It's like Apple.
Yeah. Well, now, like I said, now I think they basically have because I think.
Yeah, but now Apple got the C charger too. The newer Apple phone got
That's
the C
right,
charger.
yeah.
So they finally broke
Yeah.
weak in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now yours and mine are different.
That's right. This is a nice car. I like this.
Yeah, but the Mustang aficionados do not like it.
Oh, it doesn't feel Mustang enough.
Yeah, and it's 4-door and.
It doesn't make that same noise. Shelby motors.
Well, but that's the thing. But
It's just different.
But it actually has way more power. Than
Why do you like your Mustang? Do you like it because it makes that noise, or do you like it because it goes fast, right?
Yeah, right. Well, that's the thing is, Ford they don't make any other cars, right? That they're all SUVs other than the
They
Mustang.
don't do the Ford Focus anymore?
No,
Ford Focus?
no. Yeah. So as of at least a couple years ago, they make the Mustang, like the classic Mustang,
Uh-huh.
and that is the only car that they make. They don't even make a sedan,
Really?
and they have one muscle car, and that's it, right? Because it was a losing game, right? It's like
They weren't
Honda,
competing
Toyota.
against
Like
Honda,
if you want
Toyota.
like a cheap 4-door sedan, that market is totally dominated by them. So Ford just said, okay, we're going to stick to what we're good at. We're going to make trucks, we're going to make SUVs, and we're going to make things like this that are kind
Fast
of
cars.
like a hybrid, exactly, like kind of something.
Crossovers.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
SUV car.
Yeah, exactly. So and I think honestly, I think that's probably a very good decision. Right?
Yeah. Don't try to be everything.
Yeah, right. And, you don't have to compete in every sector. Like you're already.
I like this. This is cool.
No, I think they did it. Yeah, I think they did a great job with these.
Yeah, I think so too.
Honestly, I'm glad she doesn't have one because it'd be horrifying. But like, mom should have gotten this instead of because she got a CR-V is what she actually drives. Like her daily.
She could have done this.
But she could have gotten this for about the same price, and like I said, I'm glad she doesn't, because she doesn't need to be driving a 600, torque, vehicle. But, yeah.
For mom's safety, yeah, we don't want her.
No.
She always insisted on a V6. She's like, I can't have a V4, right?
Oh yeah. Well, that was the whole
tiny
reason
little
she
car
went
with
to.
a V6.
Yeah, that was the whole reason she got a CRV, is because they don't make a Honda Accord with a V6 anymore. So she's like, well,
I gotta pick up fast with that.
yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It looked like that Christmas tree market had still a lot of trees.
Yeah, I was talking.
Isn't that interesting? That the place we went, they were like, oh, we're making deals for now. Every time we've gone for the last 6 years, they've been willing to make
Well, I
deals
think the
with us.
last couple of years they were some bad like disease and blight and different things that like this. I think the supply chains, both because of COVID and because the Christmas
You're
tree
right.
thing.
I do
it's
remember
like,
you telling me
it's a
last
couple
year.
years. So like stuff that happens a couple years ago affects. It takes several
Right.
years to grow the trees, obviously.
Right.
And so I think the last few years we've been dealing with that. So by the time it gets around now, like
They
around
had
your
plenty
birthday,
of trees.
yeah,
today.
they have in the last couple of years. But I think this year it's finally like, okay, it's
Normally they're trying to clear the lot by that time. It feels
yeah,
like.
because Dad they still don't have one because.
Oh really? They normally always get them earlier than us.
Well, and I was even offering to them. I was like, I'll pick one up because I still haven't washed the truck from when we.
Oh yeah, what they say?
And Dad was like, Mom's just overwhelmed. Like her hip hurts, and she, like the
Aw.
dog. The new dog is, and she's working, and
She doesn't feel so old today.
yeah. Well, I said, well, that's what I'm offering. Is I'll take care of all of it. Like I'll go get your tree. I'll put it. Like I'll do all that stuff for you. Like I don't care.
Good son, great son.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good sign.
Hey, one time my grandma told me and my cousin go get the tree. I let my cousin pick it out. It was a beautiful tree, the best symmetric tree they had. We went to the house. My grandma said, "Nah, take it back." We're like, "For what, grandma?" Because I was like, "Yeah, Chachi picked out the tree." My cousin, trying to get him
Trying
some
to
props.
hype it up, yeah.
She says, "Nah, I don't want that tree." I'm like, "Why not? It's too big. I want them to see the star from outside." I'm like,
Oh. She had a vision.
she wants to see the star from outside. The star we've had for like 40 years.
That's funny. Put it in the front window.
Like, oh, I didn't realize all the requirements.
Yeah.
Well,
We were
that's a
picking
funny
it out,
thing to
yeah.
say.
I didn't know you wanted a 5-foot tree.
We have to sit our trees in the front yard, a front window, and I was thinking about this. Oh, we could have got another couple foot in there or something. But actually,
Yeah.
now we'll be able to
This-
show the tree. Show the
This
star.
year they had one that the top
fell
2
off.
feet of it had broken off.
So they gave us a deal.
They
We're
gave
like,
us like
yeah, we'll have a deal.
$50
They wouldn't
off.
make a deal on any
Like,
tree.
I'm like, yeah, we'll take that one. I mean,
Normally they'll make deals with us this late.
And now you can see the star.
Right, that's what we're saying.
Exactly.
Normally the top is too wobbly for the star anyway, so
That's right.
now we can use the star.
Yeah.
Your grandma's time.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going
See
on.
what they can do to help him. Maybe you could ask him tonight.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe I'll ask Dad again. and
Maybe he
see.
doesn't feel us. We're gonna look. Oh, I have to get off here. Maybe like in your mind, you're like, oh, maybe it would be nice for her. She would like to have it. Maybe she doesn't feel that way about the tree. You know what I mean? Like maybe she
They're
doesn't feel
honking
like
at me.
the tree. Maybe the tree doesn't seem like a peaceful thing for her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know if is it because when I asked her when I was over there the other day.
She probably gets some joy out of it too.
Hopefully she
Yeah,
does.
I think she feels.
Or
Yeah.
just tell her she can supervise.
Yeah, she's super.
I don't know if it's because
she's
of
a
the
good
dog. And I
supervisor.
asked her, like, is it because of the dog? They have a new puppy, and is it because of the dog? You're worried about the dog like messing with the tree? She's like, no, I just don't want to deal with like the whole
Mess.
setup. But I think it's not just the tree. Like even if I do all the tree stuff, it's all the other holiday stuff. Like all their other stuff. She's like, oh, I gotta get it out of.
She feels overwhelmed.
But it's like, well,
It's holidays.
yeah. I mean, she's gonna do it eventually.
Is she? Maybe she will.
Maybe not, but. Well,
Just get the Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
That's right. They have one, I think.
Yeah, they do.
They do. Yeah.
They
The
get
most
to see
ironic tree in history is the like commercialized version.
It's
of
like
the,
a branch of the.
Yeah, right.
But we sell it. You know, what I mean? The whole point of it was that you don't. That it's just like the nothing tree. You know.
Yeah.
It was
Now
a
we sell
novelty
it.
item.
It was the anti-commercialization Christmas tree,
And
now we
then they
commercialized it.
commercialized it. Yeah.
That's funny.
No, they do have one. And like I said, I offered to put up their outdoor lights too, and they're like, oh, no, like, well, you don't need. I'll just do it because Dad he brought me back the timer from the Halloween lights. I'm like, I was
You
just
keep it for
I was
Christmas.
just giving that to y'all because we have 3 of them, so I think I'll just go over there and I'll just go
do it
over
for them.
there.
I'm
Yeah,
sure you'll appreciate it.
I'll just go buy them because I'm usually the one It's like, I'll just do it.
Nowadays, so many people just pay people to do it.
Yeah,
Like the same people who do your lawn, will do
and
your
in
lights.
their neighborhood is particularly about that, like, because every
Everyone's got 'em
single
on the trim of
house,
their
right?
house.
It's like only the trim of the house. No one does the trees because, like, you know, God forbid you do anything yourself, or, you know, and you know,
Yeah, it's different.
it's weird because it to me it
It's
actually
robotic. Almost.
it feels like dystopian. It's like, because, you know, you're paying someone who's like not insured. Like, I'm assuming, like, oh, I'm gonna pay, you know, like a few $100. Like, what if something happens to one of those, you know, guys just like putting it
Hey,
out,
I didn't
like,
tell them to put the lights up.
yeah, exactly, right? Like, the whole reason they do it that way is like and I know because, like, we run those calls, right? Like, you know, people,
Yeah.
they follow those routes, and I'm like, well, and it feels like exploitive almost. It's like, oh yeah, everyone's just got like that same identical trim, like, on their house, like 50 feet up in the air. Like, there's no other lights, but like we paid someone to like risk their life for pennies on the dollar to like come up and like do the eaves of our house, and like every single house on the street is. I mean, there are a
Did
few.
you see Thomas Vedder did it himself? The next door neighbor?
Yeah, that was actually pretty.
He was like,
impressive.
I called someone out. They said it was $500 to do one string of lights, so I could do it myself. He said, and he did it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, I guess good for him, but I mean, you know, I would.
I don't know. They broke in the house, stole the lights, and put them on. I don't know. I don't know these guys.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
oh, that's wait, see, you're just a tree guy. Stuart likes to wrap the trees, so
Yeah.
he doesn't want to
You
decorate the house.
you don't even have to wrap them that high. It still looks magical. You know, all you got to do is, you know, 5 or 6 feet, and it looks good.
Yeah, it's true.
But nobody seems to do that anymore. To me, in my mind, I don't know. We've never owned the inflatables. Everyone does the inflatables.
These inflatables are fun.
Well, but it seems like more work, right? It honestly seems like more work to make sure like that thing's like always and not blown away or not, you know.
You gotta anchor them down.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, and
it's
it's
true.
got to like get power and like all this
But
stuff.
the kids always like them.
I guess. You know, it was like, I just, you know, throw your, you know, just it takes 10 minutes to wrap up a tree.
That's true.
Put it on a timer.
Do you come out this way often? Or is this
Nah,
kind of far from you?
it's once in a while, but
Once in a while.
Yeah.
but if I don't get a ride, like right as soon as I drop you off, I'll turn it off
Turn back.
and then go back towards downtown
Yeah.
because I'm probably not gonna get anything.
It's too far out.
I might, but I'm not gonna. I'd rather just sit on that time
Yeah, it is Sunday too, I guess.
because I had like $3 hours left, and I got like $80 from before 4. So I'm at like almost 420.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many days a week do you drive?
I try as much as I can.
Yeah.
Try as much, but I drive from San Antonio to come over here.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, I live in San Antonio, so it takes about an hour and something with no traffic.
Do you ever pick anyone up on the way here? Does anyone-
That's how I started coming over here. I gave a couple of rides over here, and I got stuck over here for the rest of the day. And I said, man,
More traffic here.
nah, it's not more traffic. It's just more money. It's more money. More people will ride the comfort ride,
Interesting.
and more people over there ride the Uber X. And I have to do the Uber X over there. I'm just gonna be driving around for nothing.
Interesting.
And the Uber X is like 50 cents on the dollar, 50 cents per the mile, and it's mostly just Uber X over there. People ride it over there out of necessity. People ride it over here out of convenience. So
Yeah.
they don't mind spending an extra $5 or whatever it is
Right.
for the
A little
comfort
more
ride,
comfort, Yeah.
Yeah.
and get the better car and the better driver. Because I hear a lot of bad stuff about the other drivers, but
Yeah.
Well, it's like,
Mixed
you know,
bag.
like, yeah, I don't know, you know, she
On the
was
way
like,
here, we did X, but I was like, I didn't smell so good in the car store, you know.
you don't know
yeah,
what you're gonna
and
get with
she-
the Uber X though.
And yeah, like she gets, you know, car sick. So I was like, oh, well, you know, let's just, you know, do something a little
A
better.
little nicer on the way home.
Yeah, because for Uber you could drive with the car that's 15 years old,
Yeah.
but you're gonna do the Uber X.
Yeah. And this is really nice. Much more comfortable.
Yeah.
It's a good name for it.
Yeah, because some guy told me, he said, yeah, man, you know, an older gentleman, I was taking him to the airport, and he's like, yeah, I used to do Uber X, but man, the guy started road raging with the other cars, and I was like,
Oh, no.
nah, I ain't gonna do the Uber X anymore.
No big deal.
Yeah.
Then one time a girl told me, yeah, they picked me up for Uber X, there was 2 guys in the car smoking weed. It's like,
Oh, yeah, I believe it though.
Yeah.
they're smoking weed, picking the people up.
Oh my goodness.
2 guys in the car. The girl's not gonna get in with 2 guys.
No.
No.
And y'all smoking weed. Like, come
Doesn't feel
on.
safe. No.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing is like, how do you feel? Do you feel safe? Do you feel comfortable? You know, like, do you feel comfortable changes how you feel about taking the wheelchair.
Yeah.
Those are mostly like the part-time Uber drivers, you know. And they'll pick you up in the wrong car. Somebody tried to pick me up in the wrong car. I rode Uber about a month and a half ago. Me and my brother went to Korn concert. And the other Uber driver was supposed to pick me up because I given him a ride over here before, and because I asked him, say, hey man, how much you charge me to drop me off and pick me up from the concert? Oh, I got you, man, I got you. Yeah, he dropped us off, but when I called him to pick us up, he didn't answer. So I had to call the Uber, and then when the Uber came, he was in a whole different car. You know, I'm a dude. I'm from H-Town. I'm from the hood, and I'm not gonna get in the car with you, man. I told him, I said, man, I'm not gonna get in the car with you. Everybody gets in the car. I said, man, you lying, man. You're lying.
Yeah, everybody's taking a risk that I'm not gonna take.
Yeah, because he's the one who's gonna be dead. Because I'm gonna sit right behind him.
I'm from Houston too.
Oh yeah, what part?
West of Houston.
From Harlem Clark, like south side.
Okay.
Like the closest high school to the Astrodome.
Okay, yeah.
Just trying to make sure it's on the two sides over here.
Yeah, it's a divided. Yeah, every now and again, someone ends up. That's why they actually recently, the last 2 years, they painted the yellow stripe on the,
Like,
on the left side, right, to tell people, because to give them that, visual clue, like, hey, you're going the wrong way. Because every now and again, there's a loop around, right, that you can take in there. It has a one-way sign, but if you miss it the first time, then there's not necessarily any signal, for a while. And this is old West Austin out here. No street lights, no nothing.
Well, I got another ride, so.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Yeah,
Well, I've been taking all the way out here for nothing.
It's all right. I got to do what I got to do.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is we kind of went out early, so now you got people out here out west, they want to go downtown. Like people, I don't know why people start so late. I don't understand that, but they do. So yeah, right.
Is it on the left, sir?
Yes, left. Second, third one down.
Third.
Yeah, rainbow lights.
Oh yes, the trees round.
Oh yeah, see, there you go.
Right here, or is the next one?
There's rainbow lights here. Yeah.
So I can pull in on that one.
Yeah,
Drop you
Yeah,
on?
if you want, yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
Looks like kids aren't back yet. Well, it looks like one of the doors to your ran's open.
That's not good.
Hopefully that's not.
Enjoy the rest of y'all evening.
Thank
Appreciate
you so
you.
much.
You're welcome.
It's been a nice ride.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Yeah.
You gotta pull
Put your hand in there and pull back.
right here.
Where the handle's at, and pull back.
Yeah.
Have a good one, sir.
Yeah, appreciate
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you so much.
You're welcome, ma'am. cold in the motherfucker. Hello, ma'am. How you doing today? I'm alright. Did you see a lot of cars besides me, or was it just me?
I don't know. I kind of try to get away from all the cars, but yeah, there's a lot of people.
But I'm talking about on the app when the little, we see
it
the
was
little.
probably just you.
Yeah, because I was dropping somebody off over there, and they're like, they're like, what are you gonna do? I said, I'm gonna turn it off and go back towards downtown. But then yours popped up before I dropped them off. So.
Thank goodness, because it was either before you, it was like $25 a ride home.
How long it was gonna take?
It took like 15 to 20 minutes. I mean, I live right down the road, so it's a little inconvenient.
Well, thank goodness I was close.
Yeah.
Well, my name's Chris. I'm your driver. I'm recording for our safety.
Nice to meet you, Chris.
Pleasure's mine.
You usually Uber downtown?
Yeah, that's like whenever I drop somebody off and I'm far from there, I go back over there. So I won't waste my time.
Yeah.
The time on the clock, because we can only drive for 12 hours. There's got to be 6 hours in between, so.
Oh wow, that sucks.
Yeah, so like if I drop somebody off at the airport, I turn it off because I haven't got one. I used to leave it on. I would never get one going back towards downtown. So I'll turn it off until I get back close to the IHOP right there on the Cesar Chavez. And yeah, it takes like 10-15 minutes. If not, it's just I'm wasting the time.
Thank goodness you were out here.
2 hours and something left, I think. Probably like close to 2 hours, maybe a little over.
Well, that's plenty of time. I'm sure a lot of people aren't going to want to be out and about driving in the rain.
I hate when the people have their highlights on. You know what? I don't even think they were highlights. It was just bright. I'll still see them. Because usually, if they don't have their highlights on, you put yours on there. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm not going back downtown yet. I'm probably the only car out here, so maybe I should post up out here somewhere.
Honestly, people are probably desperate out here trying to get home from work. So I live a little farther down.
All right, just tell me where. I got you.
Thank you. That's probably that first building on the left.
Where's
This really big one on the left.
the stairwell at? Is it the first stairwell, the second one?
The first one.
All right, enjoy the rest of your night, man.
Get out of here. Oh,
There you go, you got it. Thank you. Cut this light off. Where did she go? It's cold. Cold, man. I'm cold. $4.53. another clip, y'all.